Hello, this is Math Jazz from Almost Cool, and today is day 700 on this Duolingo streak. So, um, let's get down to business. So, let's study places. Die Kinder sehen die. Okay, so die here could either be feminine or plural, but Garten is masculine, so therefore we know that we're not dealing with the feminine D, we're dealing with the plural D. The plural of Garten is Gatzen, so that's the correct answer there. Okay. Zimmer, Zimmer is a neutral, um, is a neutral noun, so we have to find in this list a neutral article or indefinite article. So eine is feminine, einen is masculine, but it's accusative, and usually when you just write a word by itself, you use the nominative. This is not a sentence, so we're not going to be using accusative case. So we'll. Oh, and also Zimmer is neutral, not masculine, so that throws einen out as well. Der is masculine, and that leaves das as the correct article for this phrase fragment, or this sentence fragment. Okay, let's keep going. The school. School is, I think, a feminine. I think a feminine noun. Eine Schule. So let's type that. And but it says the school, not a school. So it should have been die Schule. Okay, so we'll keep going. Land is or land is. Oh, it's in German. Okay, so Land is the German, and that translates to country in English. That the building is, let's see, building is Bauern, and it is, I think it is feminine. So we go die Bauern. Okay. Alternates are die Gebäude, also is the building. The room is neutral, so das, and the noun is Zimmer, so das Zimmer. Okay, English word country is in German Land, so we select that one. Die Stadt. So D is an article. It's a definite article, so it translates as the in English. And then Stadt is city, so we'll say the city. Das Restaurant, that's a cognate. Das Hotel ist groß, the hotel is large. Straße is the street. Das Gebäude is the building. Die Bibliothek is the library. Die Brücke is the bridge. Der Markt is the store. Der Park is exactly what we think it is. It's a cognate. Die Bank ist klein. The bank is small. Das Hotel is a cognate. Das Dorf is the city or the town. A little town. The parks are beautiful. Becomes die Parks sind schön. And we're done with that lesson, everyone. So let us move on to our next one. Okay, so missing word. Die blank sind neu. and the options are Bahnhöfe, Bahnhofe, Bahnhofs. So they're trying to trick us here, because German never pluralizes by adding an S at the end. So we can throw out the last option already. Question is Bahnhöfe or Bahnhofe? And okay, so D and sind mean that we're doing plural. Singular is Bahnhof, and typically, if you're going to add an E to the end of a noun to pluralize it, you also have to turn the last vowel into an umlaut. So I'm going to say Bahnhöfe. Might be wrong, I'm not entirely sure, but that's our guess. And we're right. Okay. Die Kinder sehen die, we already saw this in the last lesson, it's die Gärten. So, Land is country. School is die Schule. The building is das Gebäude. The room is das Zimmer. Country is Land. Die Straße is the street. Das Hotel is the cognate. The town is das Dorf. Der Park is a cognate. Das Hotel ist groß. The hotel is large. Die Bank ist klein. The bank is small. Die Stadt ist nicht groß genug. The city is not large enough. Die Brücke is the bridges, I think. I think it's plural. No, it's a singular. Das Gebäude is the buildings, like, or the building singular. Die Bibliothek is the library. Cognate again. The market, or the store, or der Markt. She wants a house becomes Sie will ein Haus. And we're done with that lesson. That brings us up a third of the way there for today. Okay, so it looks like we're getting into the plurals of the words that we had in the previous lesson. So it was der Markt was the singular, and this is die Märkte, the plural. Die Straßen, die Straße ist lang. So it's kind of hard to tell between plurals and feminine nouns in the nominative case, because both of them take D as the article. But you can tell by looking at the conjugation of the verb in the sentence. In this case, ist is singular, and it would be sind if it were plural. So die Straße, not die Straßen in this sentence. Straßen is the plural. Country, Land. Land, country. It looks like Duolingo really wants to stress this today. Land und country. When you're mixing words from different languages, which conjunction do you use, or which language do you pick the conjunction from? That's I'm not sure about that. Anyway, die Brücke is the bridge. City is der Stadt. Or is it die Stadt? It's der Stadt. No, it's die Stadt. I was wrong. This castle is beautiful. So this is these, and then you have to pick the ending for the thing. So castle is, I believe, masculine. It's der Schloss. So we use the masculine ER ending. So dieses Schloss ist schon. Schön, sorry, with an O umlaut, because schon is already, and schön is beautiful. Okay, so dieses Schloss ist schön. Oh, castle is neutral. Castle is not masculine, it's neutral, so it's dieses Schloss ist schön. Okay, the village is small, is das Dorf ist klein. Die Schule is the school. Der Park is a cognate. Hotel is also a cognate. Die Bank ist klein. The bank is small. Die Gebäude sind groß. Okay, here is an interesting thing. So Gebäude, we already found out was singular for building. But Gebäude is also plural, we find out from this sentence, because they conjugated sein as sind here, which is plural. So these are the buildings are large, rather than the previous sentence, which was das Gebäude ist groß. I think Gebäude was neutral earlier. Anyway, der Markt is the market. Das Zimmer is the room. The restaurant is das Restaurant and is also a cognate. Die Bibliothek is the library. Das Gebäude is the building. The train station is das Bahnhof? I think it is. Train stations are masculine, apparently. Yeah, Bahnhof. Okay. The hotel is large. This hotel is gross. And we're done with that lesson. And that brings us up to 3/4 of the way there for today, I think. Yep. So we should be pretty close. Let's pick something with a little more points. This one will do it. We'll learn about household objects. Okay. He does not like furniture. So, so just like yesterday, if we translated this in the exact word order from English into German, he does not like furniture, we would start with for he. But is not capitalized in this list of words, therefore it's wanting us to reorder this sentence. Now, as I said yesterday, in English we basically need to have the subject come first, but in German that's not the case. And even though a lot of English speakers learning German will put the subject first, Germans don't speak that way. They'll put whatever they feel like in front of the sentence, which is not always going to be the subject. So this is kind of forcing English speakers to learn how to put the subject in other places in the sentence, or to put things that aren't the subject in the front. So let's see. We know we're talking about furniture, so let's put furniture first because it's one of the capitalized words. And then always the second word in the sentence is the verb, not the second word, second part of the sentence. So like if we're talking about furniture, he does not like furniture. Furniture, Möbel mag, furniture like, is how we do it. If he was talking about the cat, we'd go die Katze mag, because the cat is like one sentence object, even though it's two words. The word the or die and the word Katze cat, it's like one sentence object, and so we treat that like one object, and then we have to put the verb as the second object in the sentence. So that's why Möbel mag, we put furniture first because it's capitalized. We're putting like second because the verb has to come as the second like idea in a sentence. And then if the subject isn't the first thing in the sentence, it has to be the third thing in the sentence. So it'll always be something has to happen, then the verb has to happen, then the subject will happen if the subject hasn't happened already. So Möbel mag and then it's not that, like, what the sentence says right now is he likes furniture. We want it to be he doesn't like furniture, so we throw in the nicht at the end. So Möbel mag nicht. And even though I'm usually uncomfortable with placement of nicht in a sentence, like I've talked about this week, I am very certain that this is the correct place to put nicht in this case. So here we go. Yep, it's right. And let's keep going. Die Keller sind schön. So Keller, I believe, is one of the nouns in German that is its own plural, and that is correct. Die Dächer sind okay. So Dach is roof, and what we're asking right now is what's the plural of roof? So it's not. Let's see. Dach is, I think, feminine. So die Dach ist alt, is the roof is old, but we're talking about several of them. So it's probably die Dächer. Die Dächer sind alt. Yes, so we're adding ER and also turning the vowel to an umlaut. Okay. Möbel macht nicht. We already did the sentence, so he does not like furniture. The window is das Fenster. The plural is die Fenster. Right, the chair, so that's der Stuhl. Right, the light, that's das Licht. Ich will Licht, I want light. Hat ein Bett, he has a bed. Das ist dein Schlüssel, that is your... Okay. Schlüssel and Schüssel. Is it Schüssel? Schlüssel and Schlüssel? I don't know. They're two words that are almost the same to me. And they are the German word for bowl and the German word for key. And I think that this is key. Yes. Okay. Ich habe ein Sofa. I have a sofa. Das Sofa is the sofa. Unser Schlafzimmer ist groß. Is our bedroom is large. Das Wohnzimmer is the living room. Ich sehe die Tür. I see the door. Der Schlüssel is the key. This bed is cold. Is going to be dieses, because bed is a neutral. Is a neutral noun. So dieses Bett ist kalt. We need a cupboard. A Schrank is cupboard. Brauchen is need. So wir brauchen einen Schrank. The apartment is nice. Die Wohnung ist schön. So this is nice, but it's also beautiful. The word schön means like both. And the last question that should put us over the top, the fence is long, is der Zaun ist lang. Or der Zaun ist lang, sorry. And there we go. That is our last lesson for the day. We have all of the requisite points, I think. Yes. And we will see you tomorrow morning. So, have a great day. Hope you're enjoying learning German with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.